to show you how to cut and disassemble a 2-tiered cake. This cake is 5-inch and 7-inch tiers, and it feeds about 25 to 30 people. Now I can't cut the top tier right in the middle because there is a dowel in the center, so I have to shift my knife a little bit over to the left and cut a slice there. And big shout out to Bake My Day Mimo, who came up with this technique of cutting your cakes and putting it on a cutting board. It is genius. So I'm putting the knife all the way down to that cardboard circle underneath that top tier and just trying to lift that up off of the circle, and then I'm going to put it on the cutting board, and I'm going to get 4 slices out of this. Now, some of the end slices I say are reserved for sliver people because they are a little smaller. So those are the 2 slices that were in the middle, and then these pieces are just for sliver people. Like, I'm a sliver person, I just want a small piece of cake. So these slices are going to be different sizes. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. I'm cutting it just off the center, cut it in half, and then each side in half again, and I get 4 slices out of that rounded edge. And then the middle piece, I want to slide my knife underneath the cake and slowly lift it up off of that middle skewer. And again, I'm going to cut it in half and then cut each side in half again. And there are all the 12 slices that I got out of that 5-inch tier. Now I want to remove that dowel, get the knife underneath that cardboard circle to pop that off. And now you can see the straws. I can't cut this in half right there because the straws are there. So I slightly turned it so I can cut the cake in half and avoid the straws. And then I'm cutting it just to the inside of that one outer straw. And again, I'm going to do it to the inside of the outer straw. So I'm getting 4 even slices in the cake. And again, I'm doing the same thing I did in the top tier, except this time I'm removing the straw before I flip it over and cut it into 4 slices. And now I'm getting that next piece that has the 2 straws in it. I'm having the straws facing towards me so I could see where they are. And when I have a straw in the center, I'm using the tip of the knife to push it through and then pull it out the bottom end. Just be very careful so you don't break the cake slice. And I'm going to set that aside and get the other 3 pieces of cake. And again, removing that straw, using my fingers, using my knife to just push it out and simply remove the straw and set that aside. And I'm going to do the same thing for the next piece. I like to have it facing, the straws facing me so I can see where to cut the slices. And simply just removing the pieces. Some of the pieces that have the straws get a little messed up, but that's okay. It's still cake. It still tastes delicious. And then I'm going to remove that straw from the last piece and again flip it upside down on the cutting board and cut however many slices you would like out of that. And there's the 18 slices we got out of the 7-inch cake plus the 12 slices we got from the 5-inch cake equals 30 slices total for the 5-inch, 7-inch cake.